Oi. Welcome. Welcome to the Sleepy Haha Podcast. Listen. I actually just remembered something. First off, welcome to the Sleepy Haha Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Zookie.
I am the other host, Joxy.
And yes, welcome. Happy New Year's. Happy January.
It is January.
Yes.
And
Anyways.
I hope you're doing swell.
Listen. I just remembered something. You guys can hear this too, I guess. But this is mainly for you.
Oh.
So, shit.
You got a surprise for me?
No. What was I thinking? Holy crap.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, tell me what I was thinking.
There was 5 leaders in a nation. One of them got kicked off.
Wait, this is actually distracting the fuck
Oh,
out. No, go ahead. I'm going to try to think. Damn, bro, it's important. Go ahead.
I have no information. I'm just trying
I know.
Oh, so just keep going?
Yeah, and the leader of the...
So the leader of the 5th nation was actually Bylander.
I forgot what it was.
So Bylander means that you are a train station.
Okay, thank you. That actually helped me. Okay. It did not at all, but I remember what it was actually. So this is actually serious. So I was thinking for the podcast, right? Because I just figured out literally yesterday. You're so weird. Sit towards the corner.
I am.
Well, you have the gap. That's whatever. Anyway.
No, you said how you want to sit.
Okay. I see you struggling to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
This guy's struggling to sit
down.
This
guy's retarded.
I was born this way. Listen, for the podcast, I just learned yesterday that when I'm posting on YouTube, okay, so anytime I post it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Amazon, whatever the fuck, right? All the other podcast sources.
Platforms.
Yeah. I use something called an RSS feed, which is like a specific code/link just for the Sleepy Haha podcast, right? So it can send it out to everywhere. I just learned that YouTube has a podcast feature specifically for podcasts. I think what I've been doing was posting it as regular YouTube videos, not as podcasts.
Isn't that okay, though?
I don't know. Because there's a separate section for podcasts on YouTube. But I didn't realize that. So I noticed yesterday when I was the other day when I posted the previous episode. I uploaded it as a regular video. But then it asked in another section if I wanted to post for podcasts. And I was like, wait, fuck. So I haven't been uploading it incorrectly the whole time? I don't know. So I was thinking, when we get to the 25th episode, that can be like season 1. So every 25 seasons, episodes, it'll be a season. So it'll be...
Oh, so 25,
like every
25.
quarter, basically. Okay. So on the 25th, that'll be the last episode for season 1. Then we can revamp a little bit or some shit. I don't know. And then we'll start season 2, episode 1. But start it as the podcast RSS feed on YouTube to see if there's a difference when we upload. Because I don't know if there is or not. I'll do more research. But if not, then we'll just keep it going. But what do you think?
All right, so here's my honest opinion. I feel like that's just doing more work.
It's not.
Okay. That's just my opinion.
What made you think it was more work? You're going to upload it regardless. It's just either you upload it as a video, YouTube video.
No, I'm talking
RSS
about the season pass.
Oh, I definitely want to do seasons.
That short, though?
But what?
That short? That means
I
that we're going to have
do
like
that short. I wanted to do like
seasons.
Maybe 50 episodes or 100 episodes. But that's going to be a long ass time.
We could just still try posting it the other way, but I don't think we should do it every quarter or whatever.
Why not? That's 25 weeks.
Because that's a lot of seasons. We're going to be like...
So?
By next year, we're going to be at like season 37.
4. No. And there's 4 seasons. Actually, time out. There's 52 weeks, I think, in a year, if I'm not retarded. Which means there's only 2 seasons per year. That's not bad.
Okay. Well, okay.
And it's not like more work. You just change the title. It's season 1, episode, blah, blah, blah. But I was only saying that specifically so I can like separate and compare the first 25 to the next 25, see if there's a difference when I'm doing the, what's it called?
Post-manifestation?
Post-manifestation? But yeah, just to see.
Okay,
I don't know.
We could try it. Yeah, I'm done.
Like I said, I'll do more research, and if it makes sense, then I'll try it. Or if I can't figure anything out, I'll try it. But if it seems like it's fine, then I'll just keep posting it like I've been doing. And then we don't have to do the season thing right now, but maybe every like 50 episodes or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying new shit out.
Yeah, we're still learning, so
I'm down. There's no like laws for that. But
shit.
You may notice a different cadence in my energy. Have you?
Cadence? No.
Okay. Well, you're about to know.
Okay.
So, as of lately,
My penis.
I've been rewatching the videos, and I notice I don't take my time when I speak, and nor do I articulate.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, now I'm going to be slowing down my pace, and I'm going to actually
Articulate.
think before I say something, because normally I'm like,
Damn.
So, we leveling up a little bit, but
I call that a power move
yeah, baby.
for the new year. I don't believe in New Year's.
No, I was laughing.
That's just so stupid, bro.
New year, new me.
But I wanted to try some. Well, we both wanted to try something for this specific episode. We don't know how it's gonna go. It's just an idea. We're still figuring shit out.
Go
But
ahead,
we're gonna
ask
try
me a
it.
question.
So
I'm an intellect.
we're gonna use AI / ChatGPT or any AI, right? Ask it questions or ideas, topics, things like that for the podcast. And this whole episode is gonna be AI based. So we're not really gonna come up with stuff. It'll be whatever our AI tells us to do or to talk about. So
Okay.
yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Speaking about AIs. So recently,
After this, I guess, apparently. But go ahead.
what?
I thought we were going to do the AI thing.
No, this is related to AI. No, real quick, so we could like have a warm up.
Okay.
So recently, oh yeah, you're pretty close.
I've been edging a lot lately. Go ahead.
What?
So, nah, I'm trolling.
Under the table.
Oh!
No, all right. So recently, there have been developments of new sex robots.
Okay, I'm interested.
Yeah, no, I saw you stop drinking. He said, "Now you're talking." All right, so there's the developments of new sex robots, and due to that, I was wondering what would you do
To a sex robot?
So, all right, this is like a 2-part question.
Okay.
So the first question is, what time do you think women should be allowed to get hit?
Oh. What? Because of that other question, that fact that I told you
What?
from London or Europe or whatever.
Oh no,
They
no.
couldn't hit women from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
No. It wasn't because of that.
Wait, what?
It's because I saw a video, and it was this girl. She was beating up on this guy, and he was just standing there. And I was just thinking, like, when is it all right to actually hit back? Like, what is the line?
You said it really weird at first.
How did I say
saying it like that now? Like, when is it like an okay thing
To
to
hit
fight
women?
back or hit back? But you were like, what time? You said, what time do you think is okay to hit
Because
women?
it's inevitable. I'm like Thanos, bro.
Always in self defense. I don't give a fuck who.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
like, so there's certain self defense though. So like, they pushing you around, or
No.
that's
something
when they
where you
burl
feel
up.
like your life's in danger, like you can actually get hurt.
So give me a scenario. So if I'm
You're the woman,
I'm the woman.
okay, and I'm the other man.
You're the man.
Bitch! The sandwich tastes ass. Make me another one. No, I'm joking.
All right, so you're the man. You're the
Okay.
man. Okay. So I saw you with Vernice.
Okay.
You want to explain yourself?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I told you this, but
Who's Vernice?
my cousin was coming over from Connecticut.
No, don't give me that shit. Who's Vernice?
I told you she was coming from Connecticut. She just visiting. She got her kids with her kids. Her husband is busy. So Renice came on vacation.
But who is she?
My cousin.
But what is she doing in our house?
She's on vacation with us, visiting us family-wise.
I do not even know her. So why are you going to bring a woman into my house? Bitch, shut up. Shut up. Don't talk to me.
What?
That's me smacking you. I can't handle my womanly.
But you're telling me to shut up. I didn't say shit. All right, so you're beating me.
No, not yet.
I'm like, whoa.
I didn't beat you.
Oh, I mean,
So what are you doing?
are you pushing
That's
me?
me shoving you.
Okay. Hey, like, yo, what you doing? We talking right now.
But who's Renice? She's in our house. I don't know her kids. She's not your family.
Alexa, turn on the gun sounds. Alexa, volume max. Hung.
Do not shoot no fake gun at me, bitch.
Oh, yo, whoa.
Oh, you think you're strong? You think you're big? You think you're big? You can't even.
The fuck is your problem? This is what I do. Arm distance.
This is what I do.
Or I grab her shirt. No. Whoa. Why you hitting me?
Because you're not respecting me as a woman.
Bitch. You hitting me. I ain't hit you. How
Where
am
are
I
you
not
holding?
respecting her shirt? Your shirt.
That's a little aggressive, right?
Here. Huh?
That's a little aggressive.
Well, I was holding her, but she's still trying to swing. So I'm like, I got to keep her distance. You know?
That's when you hit her with the twist. You grab and then twist. Like lift her up.
Not yet.
I'm giving you lessons.
No, not yet. I was thinking about it.
Okay.
So I'm holding you.
Oh, get off of me.
Yo, relax. I'm going to let you go, but like, you got to stop hitting me. We talking right now. We just talking.
You a whole bitch.
That's okay.
Renice
don't even hurt me.
Renice don't even got the pussy like I do.
I don't give a fuck about her pussy. That's my cousin. You want to call her? She's upstairs.
Call her right now.
She's upstairs in the dungeon right now. Go get her. A dungeon. That's most likely downstairs. She's downstairs in the dungeon. Go get her.
Hello.
You acting like we got phone service. You know we in War 3.
Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going.
Downstairs.
Oh, downstairs
what?
to the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay. I swear
Okay,
to God.
I opened the door for you. We were arguing in the kitchen. I opened the door. It's like the basement. So you go in. I kick you down the stairs. Lock the door. Bah, bah, bah. You dumb bitch.
Let me out.
Yeah. You thought I was going to fight back? I know you just wanted to fight. You always arguing about some dumb shit. You going to stay there
you a dumb
and
bitch.
eat roaches and mold, you stupid hoe.
You dumb bitch, because guess what? I got my phone with me. I'm going to get my brother, William.
I just told you we don't have cell service here, buddy.
Why?
Because we're in World War III. They did an EMP attack on us.
That's awfully convenient.
So who's a dumb bitch now, motherfucker?
Wait,
all you
what?
got is mold downstairs. You can only eat cheese.
This is how I know your bitch ass is lying.
Motherfucker, you stuck in the dungeon.
You better wait for me. Listen. You better listen.
You're acting like you
Listen
can see
to me.
You're behind the door right now. So you better watch yourself.
I'm talking underneath the door. You know that crowd. I'm like, you better listen to me.
I get some like napkins start shoving it under the door.
How you gonna have Renice over?
Oh my God.
World War III.
She's my cousin.
Okay, listen. How you gonna have Renice over during World War III for vacation? That's how I know your dumbass is lying.
That's a good point. What I was trying to tell you was she was on vacation. She wanted to go back, but she couldn't. War. She couldn't drive back. All the roads are blocked. Where else is she gonna go?
Okay.
Type shit.
Okay.
But regardless,
I cooled down.
When
can,
you cool
can
down,
you please let me out? I'm cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen this in the movie before. If I open the door, you're gonna hit me immediately.
I'm cool, man. I don't got nothing.
I don't trust you.
I swear to God.
All right, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna count to 3, and I'm gonna open the door. If you try any crazy shit, me and Alexa got something for you. So you better watch yourself.
I'm cool.
Alexa,
you already explained yourself.
Ready?
Please, just let me out.
Alexa, prepare the doomsday music.
You gotta sing the doomsday music now.
I actually don't know what it is.
Dun, 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 dun,
Open the door.
dun, dun, dun,
1, 2,
dun,
3.
dun.
Open the door. All right, we cool?
Please, just let me out.
I just opened the door.
I gotta use the bathroom. Okay, let me go to the bathroom.
Okay,
I closed
you
the door.
Here. Do whatever you want.
I closed the door.
From the basement or the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
So the basement's still open?
Yeah, I just ran.
All right, so
I had to use the bathroom. I had to use the
People
bathroom.
leave doors open.
I'm sorry. I had to shit.
Go, bitch.
All right.
What you doing in there?
Nothing.
I don't hear no poofy dropping.
I'm just putting my tampons on.
Are you Kim Jong-un? Do you have like a secret laptop to launch missiles? What the fuck?
Nothing.
I'm about to open the door.
I was playing Candy Crush.
Oh.
Let me get out of here. All right. I need to take
an iPad in there.
I need to take a walk. I need to take a walk. I need to
You
breathe.
didn't even wipe your ass.
I just need to breathe. I need to breathe.
Well, wait before you go out. This is a gas mask. We're in World War III still. I don't know why you would want to walk out when there's soldiers out there.
Because I don't love you no more. Beep boo.
You blew up the house. Right.
I had plastic C4 strapped to the bottom of the toilet.
Oh, sorry. What was that one type of C4? Or no, explosive that we had from Daisy. It was plastic explosives.
Plastic explosive.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in my mind. I was beep boop beep putting it at the bottom. But yeah. All right. So so when is it all right?
Dookie everywhere. Huh?
So back to the moral of the story.
When your life is in danger.
That's when you.
Yeah.
So when you hear her beep boop beep.
I probably should have just went crazy with Alexa, but yeah.
So you had all those warning signs. Me coming outside with my hand behind my back. Me.
I did notice that.
Yeah, and you didn't hit me
because my life wasn't in danger.
And you heard the beep boop beep beep.
But you were playing Candy Crush. My life wasn't in danger.
Okay. No, but yeah. So, moral of the story: when they're about to blow up the house, that's when you can hit
Sounds
a woman.
About right. You know what's crazy? You said that was a 2-part question, so that was part 1. What's part 2?
What would you do? What's the first thing you would try with your AI robot sex robot? Sex robot.
Sex.
But be more entertaining.
Oh, fuck that shit. Until the wires get loose.
Yeah, that's some deep dark shit.
All right, your turn. If you had your AI sex robot, what would you do to it?
I'm gonna fuck you into the outlet.
Me? You gonna fuck me, bro? What?
I'm talking dirty to the AI.
All right, let's make that clear. What the fuck?
I'm talking to the AI. I thought we were doing roleplay. I thought you were trying to be sexy. I'm gonna fuck you till the wires come out or something.
I didn't even say you. I said I'm gonna fuck it until the wires got loose.
Okay.
You said I'm gonna fuck you. What?
I'm gonna fuck it.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
The sex robots have been around for a minute though.
Yeah, but they're like actually becoming more and more sentient,
responsive.
Yeah,
like humanish.
Yeah, like so.
Oh yes, Charles Darwin Jr.
No, yes. In a video I saw, it was just like
yes.
It was a video that they're saying they can now like sense. The robots can sense things now, so like, or they give off senses or something like that. So they can now produce smells.
What the fuck?
Which is weird.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, they could do smells. They could feel like so.
That pussy's like Nutella.
Yeah, but
wait,
like
what the fuck? That's actually weird.
So when they feel something going in or whatever, they'll do a response to that because they feel.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, so they're getting like more and more technology. So it might actually be a real thing. Like
that's actually weird in a crazy way.
Yeah, like people are gonna have no bitches to the point where they're just gonna buy a robot.
Yeah,
but that's when you like. When do you stop? Like, if a robot person, robot sex whatever. Looked exactly like a human, but wasn't like a human. It was very close. Or would you pick the real thing?
The real thing.
Okay.
For sure.
There's two people in this.
100% the real thing. But I do, like, personally for myself, because we are getting into that, like, futuristic kind of technology stuff now, that, I mean, people already have, like, robotic legs, robotic arms. Some of them. Like, they're still experimenting with it. But I do want to be part robot at some point in my future.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what part? Like cyborg?
If it's like to a point to where it'll help me last longer in life, like live longer, I definitely need my spine replaced, which is probably the most crucial thing, apart from the brain or skull, whatever.
But that's probably like the most risky
I know, that's
technology.
What I'm saying. Yeah. Just because my back is fucked. But if it's not that, then maybe like... titanium
butt plug.
That's not a bad idea. Titanium toes.
Oh, so you can't stub your bitches no more?
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea too.
All right, so let's say the robot
titanium cheeks, bro. That's not a bad idea.
That picture of Patrick Clap.
Yeah. His ass cheeks holding the flag.
No, so if you were to ask your AI robot, let's say all sex robots are installed with ChatGPT, what's your question that you're gonna ask it?
To the robot?
We have ChatGPT right here. Actually, in fact, it's crazy that you would even say something like that.
Wow, what a great smooth transition by Joxy on you. This is at Instagram and at YouTube, TikTok.
You see how he just tried to out me right there?
Me?
Yeah, you.
How?
Yeah, you. Because you also edit this video. Fuck you, son.
What was the question for the sex robot again? What's the first thing I'll say to a sex robot?
No, I said, what's the first thing you would try with it? Like, and it could be anything. It don't even have to be sex. Like, if I got a sex robot, the first thing I would probably do is just like, I don't know, take it to the park, throw it on the swing, see what's bracking out there.
I said, are sex robots real? We already know this is the thing, but the response from AI Zookie was this. Oh, hey. Yeah, sex robots are a real thing. They're advanced robots designed to simulate human companionship and intimacy. Mm-hmm. I used to work at Macy's. They're still in the early stages of development. What made you curious about them? LOL.
Oof, that's a risky text.
I'm trying to smash.
He's going to be like, we can't.
Ha ha ha. I get it. But remember, it's important to prioritize consent and engage in safe and healthy relationships.
Dang.
Building a genuine connection with someone is always better than relying on a robot.
Yo, the robot said that?
Yeah.
That's actually spitting some game. Let me see how my chat GPT responds. We're going to have a GPT battle.
Yeah. I said, but what if the sex is too good? AI Zookie said, I understand that you might be curious about the potential experiences, but it's important to remember that human connection goes beyond just physical pleasure. Emotional intimacy, trust, and mutual respect are also crucial aspects of fulfilling a relationship. Plus, there's something more special about connecting with another person on a deeper level.
Damn. So, I asked the same thing. I said...
Wait. One more.
Yeah. It just said the same thing. I said, is sex good?
I said, but I've already been deepest in her, the deepest that I can.
Yo, this is how Sunday used to rizz up girls in high school.
No. Pause. He said, or it said, it's worth exploring aspects to a real person before fulfilling any more experiences with a robot. So I think they're giving up on me.
Yeah, they're saying like, you get no bitches. You should probably learn how to live life first, and then you could smash your robot, because the robot is like the next step.
I said, do I have WRIS?
What they?
Oh, I see what you mean now. WRIS stands for wrist repetitive strain injury. All right, my is off the deep end. All right, what's yours? Let's get a new topic from your AI. Let's see what your ChatGPT comes up with.
Let's see what ChatGPT is thinking of. But when I asked if sex was good, it said the same response. So I think Snapchat and ChatGPT are the same.
Are slightly
same robots.
Below sea level.
Did
you guys know?
What's up?
There was a crazy amount of, I think it was volcanic eruptions that just happened, I think yesterday in Australia. Or was it earthquakes? I can't remember. Some shit happened. But day one of the new year, something happened in Japan. Crazy earthquake. I think it was a 7.5, which is crazy. Opening up the streets and stuff like that. And then day two of the new year, I think it was volcanic eruptions. I'm pretty sure. Unless it was also earthquakes. But I think it was one of those. Happened in Australia. But I can't remember when exactly, specifically for the Japan earthquake that just happened on the 1st. It was predicted by, you know how like, in the Asian culture, specifically in Japan, there's like deeper meanings behind certain animals, like fish or anything like that.
The year of the dragon.
Stuff like that. But there's a specific fish. I forgot which one it was, but it's a very, very rare fish that's always like around 40,000 meters below sea level or some shit like that, or feet below sea level. It's very deep. I forget the number. I'm just...
Very far, yeah.
But yeah, very, very deep. It doesn't really show up. Humans barely ever see unless you work in that field as a marine, in the marine world, and go really deep into the water, whatever. So it came up to the surface and it died. Now that was like what's the word? Prophecy?
An addendum.
Definition.
I don't even know what that means.
It was an encyclopedia of what was going to happen in the future, something bad in Japan.
Foreshadowing,
for masturbating, foreplay.
Yes.
And then earthquake happened on the 1st.
So you think that fish is a bad sign?
No, that's what they predicted. They were like, this fish came out. It wasn't supposed to ever be seen, blah, blah, blah. It's super rare. They were like, something really bad is about to happen very, very soon. And then I think the next day or the same day or some shit. It was very soon, recent after. Earthquake happened, 7.5, Japan.
So the fish arise before the earthquakes.
Yeah.
And they said because of that, something bad's going to happen. And then the earthquakes happen.
Yeah, because it was like in their culture that whenever that fish pops up, something bad happens. I forget what it was. There's like more to it. I just remember seeing it a couple days ago, or yesterday, or 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. It was one of those.
Don't they have technology that tells you if it's gonna be an earthquake, or is that like too advanced or something?
No. You can tell if an earthquake's about to happen. I think what happens is they can't always tell how strong it'll be right away because it can change.
Yeah.
But you can tell when it's about to happen.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's like 100% accurate thing, or if they're able to tell people like a warning as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad thing though, to be able to like warn people. I don't think they do that.
But you think it would cause like distress
Chaos.
and chaos?
Oh, earthquake's about to happen.
Shit. Bro, you know what's crazy? In Hawaii, so you know the forest fire thing?
In Hawaii. I've been there.
Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
Hawaii. That's how the locals say. Welcome to Hawaii.
Isn't it Hawaii?
I don't know. I'm not Hawaiian. Hawaii.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Hawaii.
Welcome to Hawaii.
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 Welcome to Hawaii.
Say your
Hawaii.
Hawaii accent.
No.
Why, brother? you gotta speak
you
like Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
That's the only Hawaii.
Exactly like it. What the hell?
It's either I'm Gibraltar or I'm the Rock.
I'm trying to think of some of the voice lines that he said in the game. I can't think of any right now. Oh, he always just laughs.
Take that, brother.
Or some shit. All right, what were you saying though? But the Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, so you remember how there was that fire? That big ass fire?
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the governments, they have sirens for that to help people get away. But apparently the guy that didn't ring the siren, and then a lot of people got fucked up because of that. Yeah. But do you think it was because he was trying to like save chaos, or do you think he was trying to like hide it from something else? Because a lot of people said that like all the blue shit was safe, that it might have been a laser that like burned Hawaii down and all that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of like random conspiracies about it.
Because that's weird as fuck. Like
I did
all
see
the
pictures
blue stuff.
Of like I seen a picture of a laser. Like someone was taking a picture in a random laser or a video. They were just recording, and then in the background you see some laser randomly come from the sky. And then the other part of the conspiracy is that hella places burned down, like neighborhoods, cities, blah, 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 around the island. But around the rich motherfuckers, like Oprah, like those kind of areas, all of those houses were perfect.
We're safe, yeah.
The house across the street, like in a person that isn't established or whatever, like their house would burn, or maybe down the street. But then their houses are fine, and then a little bit down, like it's more burned again. So it's like those specific homes were protected while other people weren't protected.
And I heard that like even a couple of days before the actual fire, that like people with more like wealth and more what's it called, not
like a status,
more status. People with more status, they were painting their houses, like their roof blue. Like a couple of days before.
I didn't hear about that one. That one's actually crazy.
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of shit that's been coming out, but nobody, bro, everybody forgot about Hawaii, like, literally a couple of days after. It was like
for a week or some shit, and then maybe like a week, 2 weeks max, and then it kind of died out. But that's because there's so much random crazy stuff happening, and then now with the war, it's crazy.
There's too much going on.
I did not hear about that roof one, though. That's insane.
Yeah, like, there was people painting their houses blue.
Yeah. Like, there was another one where people that were driving, or like regular residents that lived there already, certain roads were blocked that didn't have to be blocked, and they were trying to escape and then like get out, but they couldn't because it was blocked. Like they were telling the cops to move, blah blah blah, like what's going on, and then they were like, "Oh, you guys can't go back here," or whatever. So it's like certain areas were almost burned on purpose, and they kept people away from it, sure, but like some of those places, like they could have escaped from, or some shit. I don't know. I feel like it was weird. There's a lot of little weird things.
In a time of emergency, you should be able to do whatever you have to do to be safe. Like, they shouldn't be able to hold you in your area and be like, "No, you cannot get out of here." But I mean,
that's the part that I was telling you about the other day, about like when we were talking about like survival stuff, World War III, whatever the case. When people are in their fight or flight moment, that's when people either click in and lock in, and then it's like, all right, let's survive, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't mean you're of their best interest. You can be their friend. You could be their family. You could have known that person. That doesn't mean that they'll treat you the same as they did before they're in their fight or flight mode. So they may betray you, quote unquote, or push you to the side when they could help you, or they might see you as an enemy because now they want to survive. Everything's about survival, right? So you have like your primal instincts of like brother, sister, family, friend, whatever. Someone I've known for a long time. I might shoot you if you get too close or in my way.
I'm your brother.
People will get like that though, for real, for real. That's why chaos is a scary thing with like natural disasters or war stuff. Like a lot of things don't get announced because of that reason. If too many people know about all the bad stuff that is happening, everybody will start panicking and acting crazy. But there's certain channels on TikTok specifically that I follow, but they're like the news reporters of like crazy shit that's going on, but they don't get that many views. They don't get that much exposure. Either they're like shadowed, so they won't get that much exposure, or maybe, I don't know, it just doesn't get pushed out, whatever. But yeah, like there's a lot of like things that are happening and most people will never get to see it just because the news, like the mainstream will never put it out there.
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
We live in a weird ass time where we can't trust the people above us nor below us.
Or inside. Did you ever see that one news? There was a compilation, right? Specifically about main news streams, like mainstream media. Mainstream media for news channels, right? It was something about like a natural disaster that was happening and it was causing people to act like chaotic and crazy or whatever. But everyone was talking as if like, oh, this is a serious moment. So it almost sounded like it was coming from the heart. Until one person combined all of the different newscasts and they were saying the exact same script.
Yeah.
Word for word, no skipping. So the news, most of the times, like mainstream media, they're all helping each other out. They're all saying the exact same shit, whether it's hiding something or just not willing to say it out loud because of their job or whatever. But most newscasters don't really speak from their heart. There's a script that they have to read. But it was something about like a scary thing that was happening with natural disaster.
I actually seen that video. It's just like a compilation of 100 people just saying like the same thing.
And it was like word for word.
That's creepy.
It was creepy.
Yeah, because it sounds heartfelt. It sounds like they're
looking out for you.
Yeah, they're like, oh, stay home, blah, blah, be safe. I know this is a rough time, blah, blah, blah. But then everyone's synced up at the same time. Guys and girls fucking saying the same shit. But yeah.
But speaking of sexual attention, you got Riz for me.
Do I have Riz?
Do you think you have really good Riz?
Not to toot my own horn, but I think I do have good Riz.
Interesting.
Because let me give you my resume.
Okay.
I'm 5'11". Nothing to brag about, but...
Yo, most of the time, that's actually nothing, though.
I know, that's why I said nothing to brag about.
They're like, it's stupid because 5'11", right, is right there to 6 foot. But if you're not 6 foot, they don't...
You're not counting as 6 foot. Yeah. But...
Well, no shit. But I'm saying, like, you're seen as, like, if you're 6 foot, right? If you're a 6 foot person standing... No, okay, let me say it the other way. This is a better example. If you're 5'11", a woman, most of the time, a girl would see you as 5'8" or 5'7". But if you're 6 foot, which is an extra inch or two to 6 foot, right?
You're 6 foot.
You're 6 foot. You're big as shit. Like you're him. But if you're like 1 inch shorter,
you're not
5'11", you're not 6 foot. You're not that tall.
You're giving like tippy toe energy.
And if you're 5'7", you're 5 foot. It's weird.
It is weird.
But if you're a girl, and if you're like 5'8", you're seen as like 6'5" or 7 foot.
Yeah, and if you're like 1,000 pounds, you're still
seen as
10.
a dwarf.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What? Yo, oh my god. You see the... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me qualify myself real quick before I keep bouncing. Let me relax. You saw how I was about to... Yo, goondy, 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 gindy, goondy, goondy. Reset, recalibrate, and re-engage. This is not no game. This is coming... This is coming...
I'm superhuman, innovative, and I'm sucking your butter.
I'm gonna suck in your butter. I was gonna ask, what do you think is your top Riz quality? Because I think...
No joke. Oh, well, good.
No, I think for me, the thing that saves me is my, like, comfortableness around women. So like a lot of guys, they're like they act different when they get next to women. But me, I'm like the same. I'm able to like act myself around women.
I see what you're saying.
So
that's interesting because for me, I'm not as comfortable around a woman, or at least used to. Right now, I don't give a fuck because I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that don't count. I'm talking about like
yeah. We're just saying like, yeah, you know what I mean. But my like back then, I used to be like mad, weird, not weird in like a negative way, but just very uncomfortable or like very shy. I was very scared to be around a woman. Like even if they just wanted a hug or whatever, or just to talk, whatever, I'd be like, I don't know. I just felt weird. Like I couldn't relax, like with the boys or whatever. I couldn't say no stupid jokes. I couldn't try to be funny. I couldn't try to be cool. I was just like, oh shit, there's a girl next to me. You know, this is like middle school to high school type shit. And then there was one time in at the high school, I think it was like freshman year. I forgot what happened. I guess because I was like on the basketball team, so I got a varsity freshman year, but that's not really a flex. It's just because the teams were ass or the players were ass. So we just had like an ass varsity team. So there's nothing to flex, but I was still varsity, right? But being that it was varsity, whenever there was like a basketball game, they would announce it on the loudspeaker, like, oh, blah, 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 all the basketball players come to here, blah, 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 because you guys have an away game. So middle of the class, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're taking a test, whatever. Yeah, I get to leave. So I get my jersey on.
You had that status.
It was me and Philip, bro, because we were always in the same class. So we would like get up, we'd dap each other up. We're like, all right, bro, let's go. So all the girls would be looking at us. We walking down the hall. We got our jerseys. We line up with our team. And then we take the bus and we go to our game, whatever. But like little stuff like that just boosted my confidence. So I was like, yeah, I'm him.
Yeah, because as soon as you're leaving, you know everybody's talking about that shit. Yeah. They're like, where's he going?
Where's he going? How come he got to leave?
Yeah. I used to do that with wrestling too, but yeah.
Yeah, like almost any sport really. Like
yeah, they take you out.
If you're in your athletics, you're pretty much already known.
Yeah.
So I think my gateway into getting myself like my confidence up or whatever, like trying to be more like flirty with girls or like comfortable. I started talking to the cheerleaders, and then I had a girlfriend that was in the cheerleading team.
Oh, yeah.
It started as a joke, right? So I think I tried something super risky / dumb, and it worked in my favor, and then I gained like the craziest confidence. So I was already on the basketball team, right? But then the girls were gathering or like taking like applications or whatever for more girls to join the cheerleading squad, whatever, so that they could start doing practice and doing their choreography. One day, there's this one girl, like she was like the baddie of the school, right? Like everybody thought she was
the local school baddie.
Yeah. So she was the cheerleading captain. Like she was the one running everything. I was talking to her one day randomly in my class about some shit, and then I was like, yo, like, can I join the cheerleading team? Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, I used to do gymnastics. But I was talking, like, straight up, like, normal. Like, I was really serious about joining the cheerleading team.
But you actually wanted to join?
No.
Oh, you're just...
But I was saying it in a serious way. Like, she thought I was like, oh, like, I really wanted to help them out. Like, carry somebody. Like, do something good. And that I could do flips or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it seemed like a legit application to join them. So she was like, hell yeah. Like, if you're being serious about it, I would love to have you to the team.
You passed the first test.
Yeah. And then... I actually showed up to the first day of practice. It was like a week later after they got everybody. So I'm there. There's all the girls looking at me because I'm the only dude there. And then I texted one of my friends. It was Keymark and then Philip. So Keymark was like the class clown, like the funniest motherfucker, bro. Like, I hope he's doing good. I haven't heard from him forever. But he was like the funniest person in class, bro. Super skinny, big head. He was like an alien, bro. I love that kid. But it was him and then Philip. He was also in the basketball team. So we all three showed up to the practice. All the girls are looking at us. Blah,
Wait,
blah,
so
blah.
they joined too, or it was just...
It was just me at first, and then they pulled up. Because I asked them, like, yo, it's kind of weird. I don't want to be by myself.
Oh, okay.
And they're, like, the only other goofy people that I knew, like, really well from the whole basketball team, because everybody else was older or, you know, whatever. So they came with me, and then we're all, like, in the cheerleading practice. We started. We laugh. We're having fun. Like, all the girls are looking at us. You can tell, like, some of them get in their groups, and they start talking, and then looking at us, blah, blah, blah.
Look at Alex in the corner.
So I was like, man, this is kind of crazy. And then we just kept, like, you know, being flirty, like me, Philip, Keymark, to other girls, whatever. And then...
wait.
What?
How were you being flirty? Like, you'd be like...
Oh, come here, let me throw you up.
Honestly,
baby.
it was one of those moments of flirting where you don't do anything really except just be yourself. Like, I wasn't actively talking to them. I wasn't trying to spit game.
It's just you being there. It's
just
a
my
whole nother
aura,
level.
bro.
Yeah.
They just so it was one of those things. Like, yeah. So
You know-
I had like my skinny jeans on because back in the day, skinny jeans were the thing. Oh no, I had joggers on.
This guy used to be a F boy back in the day. Little did you guys know.
Yeah, it was like one of those things.
Yeah. It's life like.
But yeah, so obviously we didn't stay in the cheerleading thing. We only did like one day of like fake practice. The first day was like a meeting. It wasn't really practice. Then the second day was like when they were gonna start choreography. And I was like, nah, I can't do this because then they're gonna expect me to like learn.
Steps.
And I was like, I got basketball practice like tomorrow anyway. So I was like, let me chill.
Yeah.
So me, him, like Philip, Keymark, we all left. But just us being there, we got our names like just being thrown around every once in a while to all the girls. So every time we walked in class, they're like, oh, Alex. Right? So and then there was like some girls like, oh, let me get a hug. And I was like, so
you know
like
what's
the
crazy?
hug. And then I'd just be like this and the hug.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy? So when my brother got into high school, he's doing all this stuff, like all the cheerleading, whatever. So he made a name, working hard in cheerleading.
Yep.
But he made a name for himself, whatever, and then he leaves. And then I come in after him. Like a year or so. And then everyone's like,
Oh, you're Alex, little brother. Oh, you're Alex, little brother. You're so cute.
and then that was like my whole first year, just be like, yes, I'm Alex, brother.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't think. Well, I always heard teachers or like people or girls, friends, whatever. They were like, "Oh, like your brother's coming to school next year."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." And then you would come home, or you would say stories every once in a while. Be like, "Oh, you're Alex's little brother." I'm like,
No, surprisingly, just because I was Alex's brother, that the girls were just coming to me. So like I didn't even have to do nothing. Like I was in freshman with seniors coming to me and be like, "Oh, you're cute. I know you because Alex talking about you, whatever."
but what's it called? There's always this one girl that was in the cheerleading team that was always talking about you. I can't remember her name.
Curly hair, tall.
No, not that tall. She was like short. Almost all the girls in the cheerleading team are short though, or in the whole school.
Oh
really.
no,
Like
she was on
two
the
tall
basketball
girls.
team. Never mind.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say there was like throughout the whole school there was maybe like 2-3 tall people, like girls. One of them like fucked with me a lot too, but she was way too tall for me. So that was another situation where I was like, I didn't feel comfortable being around her.
Are you intimidated by tall people, but tall women?
No, but like this is why though, because me and her were cool. Like she was super funny. She was like another like class clown kind of person, like very funny, always joking, never serious. But because she was like flirty with me, she was very dominant. And since she's tall as fuck, in high school I was already short, bro.
Yeah,
Like I was a point guard. I never like I could get rebounds because I had bunnies, right? Like I could jump really high when I was in high school.
Yeah.
But everybody else was always taller than me. But because of me being fast or like maybe it'll jump high, that kind of gave me like that little thing to be like next. I mean, being compared to the tall people, like being shoulder to shoulder.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like once you're athletic, you're already like, even if you're short, you're up there.
I just remember some other fuckboy shit, bro. Holy shit. Well, real
Let
quick. So
finish
the
it.
tall girl, she was just very dominant in her way of flirting. So she would be like, she had big ass titties. She was really tall,
Smacking
like
your
always towering over. No, for real. She would hug me and put her titties on my face on purpose.
Oh shit.
And then, she was just very like pushy, dominant. And I'm just like this little person. Like, yeah, I like the attention, but it was like too much attention. So it was very like intimidating. Yeah, that's kind of scary.
That's what I was talking about though, because people knew about me, and I don't talk to nobody. I'm always quiet. So because they knew you, they came to me, and I didn't want that attention.
It was too much attention.
It was too much attention because it was.
You didn't like attention?
I don't care about attention.
Oh.
I'd rather just
was like,
watch my anime.
I think because
be
I
chill.
got like my F boy phase, I was like, oh, this is kind of fire. Like getting attention and girls talking about me or hugging me or like they would be pissed off if I didn't hug them. It was like that kind of attention.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. No, but okay. So this is one of the fuckboy things I remembered. So with the basketball stuff, and I was very, very athletic, right? That was in high school was my peak physique. I had like
Fish
an 8-pack.
abs.
Yeah, fuck off. I had an 8-pack, right? So I had a 6-pack, and then I had like abs going on the side. Like they were very small, but they were there. You could see them. my forearms, I had my veins popping out. I always had a fresh fade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just clean.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would walk around in the halls, if there was like a girl that I thought was hot, or I could tell she was looking at me because she's giving like the flirty eyes or whatever, but didn't say anything ever, I would just like pull my shirt up and just like rub my cheek or whatever, then show my ass. And I was flexing dummy hard. So I'd be like, oh, whatever, right? And then, like I said, so there was a lot of like things that I would get attention from, but I wasn't like actively flirting or trying to talk. It was just me like trying to be all cool, but it was working.
You like the looks.
Yeah.
You like the looks. Did you have any teachers crush on you? I had this one teacher.
Yeah.
She was
what subject?
Computer.
Ooh.
You want me to bleep her name?
Yeah. Bleep. Okay.
No, but she was.
I had one too, but go ahead.
She was just like she was. All right, so it was a computer design class.
Okay.
So I'm just whatever, and she would always come to my desk and like check what I'm doing, and like every time she would pass me, she would give me shoulder rubs, and she would just be behind me. She's like, "So how you doing?" Blah blah blah. She's like, "You like the," like she would be like, "You like the massage?" I was like, "Yeah, thank you." But
you just got raped in school.
No, that is, bro. And then she asked me a couple of times to stay after for tutoring, even though I had good grades and shit.
What?
And I was like, no, I'm good. I have practice anyway, so that kind of saved me. But she was always
that's actually kind of crazy,
bro. She was always trying to like hang out with me and shit. And then always rubbing my back and shit, always bringing me to her desk to just talk to her. And I'm like...
She goes home and I'm like, damn, it didn't work this time. I'm going to try again tomorrow. That's
Bro.
crazy.
But yeah, she was just like on my schmeat all the time. And, but yeah.
Bro.
I never really like cared too much about the attention. Because I'd rather just be quiet. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
But, one thing that was pretty cool, I mean, not pretty cool, but it's like, this is something I never really understand growing up, because I'm comfortable with women, like I said earlier, I'm comfortable. So I could laugh, whatever, talk, whatever. But then when there's a guy, that's when I get awkward. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's just me.
I do notice that. Because I do see when, like, you get in that weird mode, like,
Yeah. Because I don't know if... For what reason, but when every time I was little, I thought it was, excuse my language, but I thought it was gay for hanging out with guys, like just being friends. Like
I thought you were gonna be like, ever since I was little, I thought it was gay.
No,
that's it.
No, because I remember exactly what triggered this too. I'm in MLK school. I'm young as fuck.
That was low key because of how we grew up though. Like we grew up in the hood area. Like you were made
that's
fun
what
of
I was
for
gonna
being
say.
Gay, so like. It was always looked down if you had, like, homies that were a dude. Like, you could have your boys, but you couldn't be, like, too close.
Yeah.
It was weird.
No, because, all right, so that's how it all started. I'm in elementary school or whatever, MLK, and I had this one Asian friend. He was my only friend. So, obviously, I'm going to talk to him more than anyone else because he's my only friend. And there was, like, people saying, oh, he's gay. And I heard people saying that about me. And I was like, fuck, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, I swear.
Yo, isn't it crazy? Like, there's a bunch of shit that happened when we were younger, like school-wise. But now that we're older, we can understand it more. We know how to, like, approach a situation or react to it. Or, like, no, motherfucker, I'm not gay. Like, defend yourself, protect yourself. But when we were little, we so
thought that was the end of the world. Yeah. So
that's crazy, though.
Because of that, they were saying, like, oh, he's gay. And I was like, bro, I'm not gay. So ever since that moment, I was like, I'm not hanging out with guys no more. I'm like, I'm not going to have no guys friends. So when I was in high school, it was me and then just a table of girls, just like baddies. Just
that was the same thing that I did, bro.
So it would just be like baddies. We're all laughing, just whatever. They're all taking out their phone, taking selfies, whatever. Yeah. And then as soon as that's like finished, whatever.
That's actually crazy,
then there'll be like a I don't know. It's just hard for me to like have a conversation with a group of guys or just be friends. Because like I see people that even at my work, there's guys that like go to the bathroom together. They'll shit and they'll still be talking to each other. I'm like,
for me that's like still too close.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys going to the bathroom together too? Like that's a little weird. But then I used to be like a little wizard and play a lot of sorcery games.
Different though. That's more of like a just like a kid being a kid. That wasn't like anything weird or whatever.
I know, that's why it fucked me up, because me thinking that was normal. I'm like, oh shit, because I used to be into like Magic, Ben 10, all that shit. So me and him, we had the same interest, and we're always just like, I cast fucking block spell or whatever. And so they saw me doing that with the guy, and they were like, "Oh, he's gay." Yeah. And then ever since then, I'm like, all right, I'm not hanging out with no guys. So I had no guy friends growing up. I was just chilling with all the girls, whatever, and I'm chilling. But yeah, it's weird how that had, like, little thing just transformed me.
When you were saying like you were hanging around more with girls than guys, right? So for me, it was the opposite in middle school and freshman year. Because we transferred, I transferred junior year, like in the middle of the school year. When I went to that school, the new school, that's when I was like hanging out more with girls than guys. Before it was just like all my boys, like I was scared to talk to girls. But then I got like a confidence boost with girls from middle school and freshman year. That in high school, sophomore, junior, senior. I had more girlfriends than guys friends. Like I had maybe like 2-3 guys that I talked to. And one of them was Dylan, our neighbor, so that one doesn't really count.
He's our neighbor.
But then everybody else was pretty much a girl. But it was weird though, because I was very new and I didn't know anybody. So I was very like in my own lane. I didn't really actively try to talk to people. It just kind of like happened where I was just surrounded by like girls every once in a while.
So do you think you were in a group like you know how there's the popular kids or the...
That's the thing.
Because I was with everyone, right?
Yeah, same here. So I was with everybody because I didn't want to talk to people really, and just because I was like in my own lane. But it just happened that the people that I was around were the popular kids every once in a while. But I also had like the nerdy kids, the theater kids, the sports people, the fucking nerds that did graphic design,
just cool with everyone,
computer coding and stuff like that. So yeah, I got lucky in that weird way. Like it wasn't on purpose; it just happened.
Yeah, for me, because for me, I would never talk to any guys. I would never go up because for me, it's either if you're talking to me, I'm like looking you up and down. I'm like, oh, we about to fight. That's the only time I'm like looking at a guy. I'm like, assessing him, seeing if I can fuck him up. But other than that, like. I wouldn't talk to nobody.
A little shirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that shit.
I'm gonna fucking pull that shit down, smack it.
I see one pocket a little bit.
Yeah, so that's the only time I would ever look at them. But then, if nobody was talking to me, then I wouldn't talk to nobody because I would just be by myself, whatever.
Same, yeah.
So what ended up happening is, I guess the girls was like, "Oh, mysterious man. He don't talk to nobody, so let me go to."
That's literally what it was.
Yeah,
bro.
they were like, "Let me go to him." So all the girls would come sit around me, try to talk to me, I guess trying to be nice or whatever, and then we'll just keep talking because it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But then it's just weird, like being silent and mysterious, girls would gravitate to you, and then
you didn't know what to say when they got there.
No, I was fine after that, bro.
There were sometimes I was mad because there was like a phase, you guys already know, but I got like really, really depressed at one point in high school where I did zero anything, bro. Like
depression arc.
But it was bad. Like when I say zero, I mean zero. Teacher would call me to respond. I would say no, and then put my hoodie on, and then he'd be like, "Take your hoodie." If I put my earbuds in, he'd be like, "Go to the office," and I'll just sit there. And then the principal come, try to take me to the office, and I'm just sitting until they physically come get me. Homework, zero participation, zero. Like they'll give me a test. There's a class test or quiz. I'll put my name, hand it back. Like I did zero.
Real gangster shit.
And it wasn't like I was trying to be cool. Like that's probably like the only thing that I do regret because I gained nothing out of it. I was just so depressed and lost in my head that I didn't know what to do or I didn't care about anything anymore. I literally did not. It was weird. But in terms of regret, I normally don't regret anything because that's how you grow as a person. You learn from your experience. But that one, there was no benefit there. I didn't learn from that. I didn't grow from.
You're
as
vegetating.
A person. Yeah, I was just there for a full year. For a full year, I was just existing. It was weird, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I was about to stay back, and I still didn't care, bro. Like they told me, they gave my mom a letter. They gave me like a letter from the office, the principal, I mean, saying like, you're super far behind. You are either gonna stay back, or you're gonna have to pass all of the courses in the summer classes, like summer school, in order for you to graduate. And even if you do the summer classes, you're gonna have to graduate next year. You can't graduate with your people from this year. And I didn't care. I really did not. There was a meeting. Ma, Pa, we were all in the office. Or I'm sorry, Ma. I think Pa was there. I can't remember. And then they're crying in the office. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, just let me go home. Like, I don't care. And then out of nowhere, my mom, shout out to my mom. This is probably like the biggest W from high school thing that she did for me. There's a huge 80%.
Oh, the end of the year project.
Yeah. But it was like, those do crazy percentage to your
it's like the
your
final
overall grade.
The final senior project is like a really big project. It's like
that can help you
90%
if
of
you're
your
like
grade.
at a C or D, that can help you pass.
Yeah.
Like if you do good on that. And for me, I was on F's in almost everything. But except like gym class, because every once in a while I still like to be active. But I also didn't try that much in gym. Like sometimes I would just sit on the bleachers and just chill. But I also like sports. So that was the only thing that kind of relaxed me. Like any basketball, running related thing, I will participate a little just because I liked it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I still wouldn't participate in gym. I had an F in everything, bro. Even like study hall, bro. Like
how do you get
study
an F
hall?
in
You don't
study
do
hall?
anything.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't show up to study hall. I would just be chilling in the bathroom, or I would leave school. Like I did nothing, bro.
It was like you trying to get all the bad stuff.
I was-
Because you have to actually try to get bad grades.
It was bad. But anyway, so my mom stayed up at night one day. After the English teacher reached out to her and told her about the end of the year project for 80% of the grade, or it might have been higher. I don't know the number, but it was a big percent. And she did the project for me, the whole thing. And I was just responsible for double checking the grammar and making sure it was okay. That's about it. She did the whole project for me. It was a big ass project.
That's a W mom right there.
Yeah. I forgot what time it was in the morning, but it was late. I remember her, like she had baggy eyes. Like I felt so bad. When I saw my mom do that, that's when I was like, I need to get my shit together. If she didn't do that, I probably would have stayed back in high school for sure.
Damn.
But if it wasn't for her doing that, yeah.
It would have never opened your eyes. Yeah.
That's what woke me up. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro?
Letting
Like I'm
your
about to
mom
stay back
doing the
for
work,
my
yeah.
mom is doing this shit for me. Like you can tell she wanted me to graduate, and that's all she ever asked for, right? So when that happened, I just locked in out of nowhere. It was like the spark, bro. It was a spark.
That's what you needed.
Yeah,
bro.
I needed that shit. So I did all my projects. I went crazy. I stayed after school, did tutoring because I had to catch up with a lot of shit. I took a bunch of extra tests. Like I basically
Did all
was
the
doing like
schoolwork.
full day school, everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was no longer in my vegetative state.
Yeah.
And then I got most of my classes to a C, a B, maybe 1 or 2 A's or something, like barely passing for some of them, but most of them were C's or B's.
Enough to pass. Yeah.
And graduate, which is crazy because every grade before that was all honor roll, always. Maybe 1 year not an honor roll student, whatever, but like for the most part, I was always on my shit. I had to.
I'm like the complete opposite. I used to be like, I don't even know how I made it this far. If I'm being honest, like you guys hear how I talk. Like I obviously have nothing in my head, but
No, you're not.
It's a joke. But
Stupid idiots.
but yeah. So I'm super surprised that I made it this far because I would deadass like I would be scared. No, I was just thinking. I would be scared to show my mom my grades because I would have bad grades. So
I would too, bro. I used to sign my own thing.
yeah. No, but I wasn't that good at like what's it called, forging a signature. So what I would do is I would get the old report card from like 2 years ago.
What the fuck? And bring that?
Yeah, and I would show my mom that one.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll bring it back, and then and it would pass somehow. And then also for like the NJ Ask and the state test,
Yeah.
I didn't have to take like 2 of them
What?
because my name is really long and weird. So I think that like fucked up with the system or something.
Holy shit.
But 2 of the NJ Asks I never did, and like I passed. Then I was like, okay.
Well, actually, I don't know what the reasoning is, but there was one that I didn't take either. But I don't know why that was. But this is the last thing because we're way past time.
Oh yeah.
There's one thing you reminded me from the NJS. This was another like F-boy, W-riz kind of moment, but without trying. I mean, I knew what I was doing, but I wasn't trying.
I fucked the teacher without trying.
It is what it is.
That's the name of the episode.
Bro, that's actually a good title, though. So do you remember the high school, the Bordentown one?
Mm.
There was the library upstairs. It was like that huge second floor. There's glass windows.
Mm.
What they did was They moved out all the bookshelves and they put hella tables and desks. This way we could all take the test. But there was like 2 people per table. Or no, there's 4 people. There was like 1 person here, 1 person there. There's a huge gap with the border thing right here, so you can't cheat. And then the other 2. Okay. But obviously you can't cheat if you're looking forward. I mean, you could kind of see, but it's upside down.
And it's obvious.
Questions are out of order. Blah blah blah. There's another high school baddie that sat in front of me. She was like a blonde girl. She had the biggest ass. George and Dylan know who I'm talking about because I think George smashed.
Yes.
Sure. But anyway, she's the one that came to our house one time.
Randomly. I know who you were talking about before you even said anything.
But yeah, okay, so she was the one sitting in front of me, right?
The M?
It started with the B, but she was a blonde.
Oh, okay.
M. And whatever.
Never mind,
It doesn't matter. I think I know
take that part off. I knew who you were talking about. I know the one that came.
Yeah. Okay, so she was sitting in front of me. But I think she had like a cold or something. I don't know. But she was like sniffling a lot, right? Because she had like a runny nose. But she didn't want to like wipe her nose.
So she was just dripping snot?
No, it wasn't like dripping or anything like that. But there was one part where she kept sniffling. And it low-key got annoying for me. Like I'm sitting in front of her. I low-key wanted to like look, try to cheat.
That's when it's okay to hit women when they sniffle too much.
I wanted to cheat on the test, right? Because I was like, what the fuck is this? But I was like, like I don't really know if she knows. I don't know her like that. And I tried to look to the side. I couldn't see because of the border thing. I was like, fuck. But then I kept hearing her sniff, and I was like, should I do something? Like, I know I have tissues in my backpack. Like, I had, like, the mini tissues, you know, like the six-pack or whatever.
Always strapped.
So I was like, W-mans. So I go in. I was like, hey. But, you know, I said it like, hey.
That was like mad Russian.
But it was like that Riz voice, like that flirty voice. I hate saying Riz.
Yeah,
it's so
no,
cringy. But it's the closest. People
old man.
Understand it now. Shut up, bitch. So I passed it to her, and she smiled. She took it. She was like, thank you. Right? She took it. I put my shit back. She turned around, wiped her nose. And then I ignored her. I didn't make any eye contact. I didn't look back. I did that and then ignored her forever, right? But I would always catch her like staring at me or looking at me or everything like that. Ever since that moment. And that's why it worked.
Wait, I thought there was like a moral of the story. Like you cheated off her or something?
Oh, no.
Oh, you just gave her a
like,
tissue?
Because it was a person that she was like one of the high school baddies, right? She didn't know me. She didn't care about me. She didn't, nothing like that, right? And I knew her because she was bad, right? So I was like, damn, blah, 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 right? But when I gave her that tissue, it was like a gentleman gesture. And then because of that, she got attracted to me. So she was always looking for me after that moment.
Yeah, she before you wasn't in her line of sight.
Yeah, but now she can see me.
Now, with the white tissue waving way above your head, I am here.
Yeah. It was just a memory, nothing crazy.
Oh yeah, well I smashed a girl 1 hour of meeting her. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video.
I'm keeping that in, bro. Nah, that's kind of bad image. I'm gonna take that part out.
I don't give a fuck. What, you want me to say 2 hours in?
As if it made it better. I mean, it's not horrible.
No, it was bad.
All right, so thank you guys for watching the episode.
Sometimes your boy just goes.
We appreciate you for listening and viewing if you are on the YouTube side. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm not 100% sure if we're posting it correctly. I am going to try to like finesse and figure that part out. But if you guys want to follow the Sleepy Haha podcast on all social medias, it is just at Sleepy Haha podcast. If you guys want to follow me on any social medias, it is at not Zookie.
I am Joxy on you, lowercase u, on Instagram, TikTok. Follow me if you want.
Capital, lowercase, it doesn't matter. It's just the letter U. That's what he meant to say.
That's what I said.
You said lowercase u.
Like
shit. It could be Y, capital Y, capital O, lowercase.
I thought
U.
I said letter U.
No, yeah, it's just Joxy on you.
Letter U.
Yeah.
Letter U. All right, guys. Peace.
Smooth.